Yeah, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Zod. Anyway, I'm tired as hell, but I just really felt like I needed to get this out because there's a lot of individuals that are just tricky. The way they perform, the way they try to pump up certain things in order to justify a certain action. For the people that don't understand, man, it's 3 in the morning right now, but I'm just go ahead and get this out before I go to sleep. But anyway, so there's been certain things taking place in Los Angeles. A few of them in Long Beach. They had one where it was like 30 blacks jumped like two Hispanics. They put their story down. I read it, but like I said, I've never been here to do the cops' job. You have people calling for identification. They want to identify these cats and put them on IG and basically do the cops' job. I'm not here to do that. And for the people that don't understand that, that's snitching straight out. You know what I mean? If you can't catch the individuals yourself, putting them out there in their names, that's snitching. You're not doing a service to nobody. You're actually doing a disservice to the game, which is keep your mouth shut and handle your business. But a lot of cats have forgot that simple fact. Now, that's not really what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the simple fact that, yeah, there's been a lot of injustice happening to Hispanics, but the people that are so riled up and so ready to push a line aren't actually out there pushing a line. They're just pushing for the gangster on the street. The same people that you call trash, you're pushing for these individuals to go out there and possibly get life, you know what I mean, to as revenge, you know what I mean? To that, oh, you feel like you don't know the person, but you feel like since it's your race, it's like any other day, the cholos and the gangsters are all trash. But for this particular day, oh, they somehow they hurt the homie's honor. Understand this. That's not double S business. If somebody wants to take part in smashing for their gente, they're gonna do it. But it's no obligation to do nothing. What I don't understand, and let me just back something up real quick. When it comes to taking up for your people, that's something that you should do. It shouldn't be forced. It should be something that you feel. If you see something happening, you handle your business, you go out and get it by any means necessary because you can't allow that to happen. And a lot of that shit has been allowed to happen and continuously allowed to happen, but it's by individuals. The perpetrators that do these crimes are stupid little youngsters that it's really on their hand to really check them. And if they don't check them, find out who they are and handle your business. But actually going on IG and putting these individuals out, you want to put their face on blast. Understand this. There's a gang of channels that I usually like this. If you follow me on IG, I will immediately follow you back. A lot of times it be PCs following me and I follow them back not knowing, and then I find out they're PCs. I don't block them. I just unfollow them. I'm not gonna unless they just keep disrespecting the homies and starting drama, then I'll erase them off my channel. But for the most part, I just learn to just ignore them. Now you got all these individuals on IG right now. You got one particular cat that I was supposed to interview, but this dude is on there putting their picture on blast and like find their identification. Like he sound like a fucking hoot. And I was like, I'm good. But this individual anyway was one of those types that felt like he was the one that put the Hispanics on game anyway, as far as like rap and all this other stuff. So I don't even entertain the dude. Send me multiple videos, I just brush him aside because I could already see what type of cat he is. And that was just proven right there. If you're gonna go on IG, put these dudes out there and basically trying to get them arrested, then you fit in the category of trash and I can't deal with you. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that the individuals that perpetrated this crime, like that there's nothing that shouldn't happen to them. If it was me, and I was able to get my justice on that way, I would take their heads. You know what I mean? But that's me. You know what I mean? If I felt that strongly about a situation, that's what I would be aiming for. If you did something to my family or you did something to some people that I knew, then that's what I would be hunting for, your head. That's it. I wouldn't be out here putting on IG and trying to pump everybody else up because that's basically what's going down right now. Everybody's trying to pump everybody else up. And the funny thing is when a certain individual try to pump up another individual and he's not fitting into their vibe, then somehow he's a sellout or he's a race traitor. But look, I'm going to make this point for individuals that just don't get it. And this is no shot at the homies that are ghetto, grimy, whatever. I respect that fact. The thing that I don't respect is when you say the N word and you talk like them. You know what I'm saying? If every word out your mouth is nigga and then you want to say F them, there's no way you could say F my ass and then be saying nigga like 5 seconds later, or that nigga blah Maya. Like, you sound stupid as hell. You want to know some of the reasons why them individuals don't respect some of you cats is because they feel like you stealing their whole style. And not only stealing their style, they feel like that somehow you have to pay homage because basically you took on their whole stilo. That's a lot of you vauntas, that's your fault. That why you're not respected by both sides, because some of you just go above and beyond to be that side, and it's like, so they look at you and they feel like they can do what they want, that you should be, you should have to abide by what they say. They don't feel like you should be able to say nothing because you trying to be straight like them. I've seen homies sag their pants all the way down to the back of their knees. That was never the stilo from the gate. People could say what they want about me, but I stay hard. I'm. It's not even stay hard. Like, I stay to the stilo. The stilo was, if you're a homie, this is how you are. And I understand everybody got a whole nother style of dressing, and it's just the way you are. And I'm not necessarily downplaying your right to dress how you want, but understand, you ain't getting no respect with that. You ain't getting no respect from the homies, and you ain't getting no respect from them. And a lot of them look at you like you're stupid when you're over there saying nigga, but then you want to disrespect and say the 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 other word because you're frustrated. I see it all through the comments, like stupid little kids. My ass this, but like every other word come out their mouth is nigga. You had that one individual that said it. Oh, just for today, I'm gonna stop saying the N word. So, so because you have beef with the blacks, now you're gonna stop saying nigga for a day. Same motherfucker on IG sagging his pants. It's you individuals that got the games twisted. And like I said, don't get me wrong. You're able to dress how you want. I dress baggy pants. You see in the background. I dress how I want, but I'm true to that code. I don't try to switch up in order to appease another motherfucker. Some of you are not being real to yourself. And what I mean by not being real to yourself is because you can't say Maya and then you say nigga and you sagging your pants and you bumping all types of rap. Like, you make absolutely no sense. You cannot be a part-time racist. It's like, it's crazy because I've seen something with Misfit Soto. He had said the same thing. It's like, you cats be bumping Tupac, and I tell you, there was something in the comment that was, they were talking about, when you look at the homie CDs, it's more black music than anything. And these the same cats that supposedly racist. This is what I don't get, dog. Handling your business is handling your business. It's one thing to feel disrespected and feel that you got to vindicate somebody else, which is natural. It's your race, it's your people. You don't want to see them getting taken advantage of. But you're supposed to handle your business. You don't put it on the internet that you're going to handle your business. You don't try to pump nobody up to go handle their business. You just do what you got to do because it's within you. A lot of you individuals got it backwards. Like I said, you're sagging your pants, you say the N word, and then you say Maya. Makes no sense. That's confusion. You're confused. Like, there's something up there that just ain't clicking right. Like, there's something missing in your brain that don't make no sense. Why do you think a lot of the homies tell you don't use that word? Because you're not being true to yourself. You especially when you still got mixed feelings about a particular race. You cannot act like a race and then have issue with it. You just sound stupid. Like, it makes no sense. So for the people that like to say that word, I barely say it, and I won't even say barely say it. If I say it, I'm just clowning around with my family members. I'm not out there calling another homie. I seen, I don't call other homies that because that's just not my stilo. But I'm not racist against nobody. You know what I mean? It's like me saying F white people, but here I am listening to fucking punk rock. Like, you sound stupid when you do things like that. You say fuck my ass, but you over here bumping rap. You're not bumping cholo rap. You're not bumping, you're not even supporting your people. Like, but how are you racist? That's what I don't get. Like I said, this is one of those videos that's not even ranting. I'm just trying to take it. I'm just trying to understand a lot of you vatos when it comes to your train of thinking. Like I said, when people say the N word, I've never had no problem with it. It's like why would I have a problem with it when I'm a black cholo? Like it's like it would be kind of hypocritical for me to judge you. But if you're gonna come on social media and you're gonna say nigga and then turn around and say Nigger on the next one, you sound stupid as hell because you're disrespecting the same people you're trying to emulate, and you can't say you ain't trying to emulate them because the whole stilo. And then the one and the other ones I don't get is the ones that don't have enough balls to speak up in the first place. You got individuals right now on the internet. Nobody's telling them to talk mess, but they won't even speak up at all. They're on silence, and if they're not on silence, they're speaking out against their own. You see what I'm saying? Like it's like, well, you guys shouldn't do this. Like, hold on, they just assaulted your people. You know what I mean? But the whole thing I want to say is like this, man. For the youngsters, you know what I mean? It's understandable. Like I said, with Omi from Lennox and all that, you guys gonna do what you do. It's turn up. But at least you watchers are out there doing it and ain't talking about it. You got all these other individuals on here talking about what they gonna do, but you're not doing it. The thing is, again, you're not supposed to say it. If you're gonna do something, just bust a grape. Don't tell nobody you coming. Just go bust a grape. And for all the individuals that sit on the sidelines that's trying to pump up the situation, but you ain't gangbanging, you ain't doing none of that. You just want to be a keyboard warrior to push other people to do it. We're not here to clean up nothing. We're not here to do your dirty work. If you're not double S, I don't have no real loyalty to you. It's just, you know what I mean. Like if I see it happening, I'm gonna handle my business. But as far as me go throw my life away because you said so, you're nobody. You know what I mean? And that's that. A lot of artists need to understand that. If you're nobody, you're nobody. You don't push. You don't push no. You may try to push agenda, but you don't push no policy. Like you're just a regular camarada, just like me. And like I said, let me just say, it's not even the camarada. It's not even the homies. It's these regular individuals, and I have nothing against residents, but don't try to push a homie to do nothing. You didn't even have enough balls to get into the locker. Like, what do you? Nobody's gonna do your dirty work, dog. If we don't see it, what the fuck we look like running out trying to smoke innocent people in order to make a case about something that you feel like you want to do? You know what I mean? It's like that's how it is. It's like this. If you're in jail and you start a riot for no reason, oh yeah, they're gonna riot, but in the end, you're gonna get smashed on. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, this is just one of those videos. I didn't want to go into details because I'm not trying to do the cop's job. And for the homies that's on IG, that's out here pushing this, like, and you putting out dude's face and all this other stuff, like, you don't have to get into details. Why are you saying catch these guys? You know what I mean? Like that, you gotta ask yourself. You're saying catch these guys. Who are you talking to? You ain't talking to homies. Because you know how to go in people's DM and be like, oh, these fools are over here. But no, you're putting it out there on social media. So you're obviously trying to do the cops' job. Like you hear fools like, yeah, that's why the cops are blasting these fools. So now you identify with the cops. So now you're cool with what they do. But when they just smoked a homie not that long ago, you were up in arms. You can't pick and choose. It's either you against or you not. It's all around justice or no justice. You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, I'm just gonna end off with this. If you wasn't at that protest, but you trying to push brown power, miss me with that shit. Because you weren't even there for your own people. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a fact. Like I said, there's multiple videos from multiple sources of me being there. No photo ops. You know what I'm saying? In Long Beach, we heard the skinheads were gonna be on a certain street, so the homies hit front line. Even in front of the dancers, and you know they don't do that. But we had to be front line just in case. So with that being said, you want to enjoy the rest of your day. And for you race baiters that be on IG, understand if you see why I stopped following you, it's because you're talking but you ain't doing nothing. You can defending your gente is something I'm all for. But if you're not gonna go do nothing, Shut the fuck up. Like, you just sound like a fucking lame, and you make us look bad because you ain't doing shit. You're just hoping somebody else do it. And trust me, things have been happening. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you just look at the news, but it's like, if you pushing for a full scale war, you have to be somebody. You know what I mean? And I'm not going into no details, but you're fucking nobody. You're just a regular cat upset. Go handle your business if that's the case. I'm gonna be on my couch kicking it unless it comes to me. It don't have to be a race war over some stupid little kids. But if you're pushing that agenda, then handle your business. But if nobody comes to your aid, then it is what it is. And no George Lopez and all these other cats ain't coming out for that shit. They're not trying to hear that. They're not gangbangers. You know what I mean? It's like they don't care about it. So stop looking to the cholo to handle your business. If them cats get caught slipping 9 out of 10, you already know what's gonna happen. But you don't have to keep putting it out there. You're looking bad right now. Some of you fools took an L today with that bullshit. But like I said, instantly stop following, dog. I don't follow snitches or rats. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of you watchers are snitches. Straight up. Dry snitching like a motherfucker. And I don't follow snitches. You worse than that fool Savage Studios. Straight up. And on that